bow, 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 bow. Sorry about that. Should check that before I started up. So I might sound a little stuffy, a little sick, because I am. But you might hear me mute myself, blow my nose. I love this stuff. And I'll be like I always am. So anyway, let's get to it. We got a couple of R1s I think we gotta do. Yep. So let's get it.
I still can't believe what that Almeidrea did. Not only that, but she was enjoying it.
It's patently clear she has no respect for human life whatsoever.
We need to take her out. I don't think I've ever felt so enraged at another person in my whole life.
Yeah! There's no way she's getting away with this!
Then we head for the underground docks. We need to hurry. Rinwell, can you keep moving?
Yeah. My family and I, we spent all of our days just living in hiding. Until one day when we were found and attacked. I was the only one my dad and the others hid. That's the reason I survived. While the rest of my family was butchered. The only thing that I could see was the crest of a lord glowing through the smoke. And then...
It was Almeidrea who did it.
Oh.
I'm sorry, Rinwell.
That woman. Did she really find the existence of Dahnan mages to be that much of a threat?
Enough to invade another lord's territory? No, I doubt that. Most likely, she was after their knowledge and techniques. She only did it so she could become stronger. That's the kind of woman she is.
In retrospect, I do remember her making it sound like she created that monster she summoned.
A monster. I wonder, do you all think of me as a monster? Because I'm able to use magic even though I'm Dahnan?
Rinwell.
I'm sorry, I don't like Rinwell.
Of course we don't
what do you
think you're
mean?
a
Of course
monster,
you might
you
think you're a
dummy.
monster. That's so dumb.
I might have had to hold you back, but it's her fault any of this ever happened, not yours. Got it?
Law.
But there's so much in this direction. Alright, let's get it. I'm gonna keep my mic, but I keep forgetting that. I don't want to like chew y'all ear and shit. Look at that, all that hatred did nothing for y'all. All y'all niggas dead. Niggas just dying left or right. Cause I just had to want to kill somebody. Disappointment. I hope all y'all die. Y'all deserve it. Is it this way? Like, where is that? I'm not eating now. Whew.
I think Huro senses an owl around here.
And I'm not about to go out of my way to look for an owl. Alright, let's go ahead. Ooh. Go ahead and get back here.
You're finished!
Let me have it. We just beat this guy out there.
You're finished!
More for the stockpile.
Take
Lunar
this!
corruption. Steel.
You're mine!
If it's in the sky, it's mine.
Damn it! It's too fast!
Stand back.
I'll pick it up!
Here's more down.
Escape!
Here's evil. Freeze Lancer. This one's mine.
Take this!
They don't run away from me now. They don't run away from me.
Here's evil.
Can you take it?
Freeze Lancer. We got energy.
Armor won't save you! Elusive deity!
Here I come!
Now. This ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
I think I'm about to change some of my stuff back to fight. Change some of the costumes. It's been a while since we changed outfit. Ooh. Like the blue is so much better. I'm sorry, the blue. I mean, like, I say blue. The white one is so much cooler. Holy shit. This is cool, but who the fuck really fighting in that? Like, come on. And this is okay. Oh. Yo, like, this is cool, and this one is really cool, but ain't nothing killing the red. The red. Oh my goodness. This is cool, but this. Taking that tail off. How do I just remove it? I'll remove. Yeah, you can just stick with that. You know, I like this. Like, I like this a lot. What the fuck? Like, why would she use it? No. Just don't put her wear anything but that. Like, god damn it. All her is bad. Maybe she got some different hair. Oh, she do. Ooh. I like that. What the fuck is different? Oh, like what the fuck is different? She looks so much better with the glasses. Yeah. so much better with the glasses. Give him much more of a scholarly look. I know I can take the mask off, right? Yeah. I can definitely take the mask off. I feel like I'm supposed to have the mask on, right? Yeah, like I'm supposed to have the mask on. Like you're not supposed to see his you're not supposed to see his what's it called it? He don't even put them on. He can't. Oh, I'm sorry. This is funny to me. Oh God. Okay.
Concentration is dwindling. Perhaps I'm tired.
I keep always about to press X.
Gotta break through!
Glacial Spear! Pierce
Take this! Resonate with the earth! Elusive deity!
Pesky airborne scoundrels!
Sounds like a job for yours truly!
Finish this! Chia!
This one's got your name on it!
Action to action!
Glacial Spear! Pierce evil!
Elusive deity!
Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
Tornado drive!
Do it!
Take it! Resonate with the earth! Anything in armor is...
Lightning orb!
The light bite.
They've really got us on the ropes.
Don't forget to heal your wounds. Go no further! Lightning condemned! Go! Help this!
Oh, this is not safe.
There! Go! Celestial energy!
Elusive deity!
Dance in the wind! Feel by the power of water!
I'm ready! Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis!
Double demon fang!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Elusive deity!
Supernova!
This one's all lasting dust! Not today!
Air thrust!
Alright, that was it. Because I've never updated her because I don't like to use her. Maybe I like to use her a little bit more now. She got like a lot of shit, like Gravity's Field, Annihilation. You know, maybe. Just maybe. Which set? I'm gonna go with Gravity's Field and Annihilation, just because it sounds cool. Flare turn up. That's all I can really do. But while I'm at it, I should definitely check everybody's. He got his still. Still is really bad. You know it does. Yeah, but it's whatever. You don't gotta make it up.
Work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
Out of our way!
On your knees!
Purge malevolence! Arctic waterfall! Not in your dreams!
Resonate with the earth! Double demon fang!
It's a duel of the arts! Raging cascade!
Double demon fang!
Sleep now!
Flying freaks! Why can't they just sit still?
Shion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done!
I'll be saving this one.
All disasters may one!
Come forth and heal its obscurity!
Hear my call!
Maelstrom! Spread!
Glacial Spear!
Pierce evil! Freeze Lancer!
No, Milton is so
I'm not!
Milton is so overpowered, dude.
Any injuries?
Pretty sure we gotta go this way. Ooh, Alphas. Oh god, hold on, wait, whoa, what the fuck, hold on. The fuck was I paying attention to? Oh god, these like dying. I mean, people are just dying. Man, I don't know not to say that word. It's hard, man. It's hard.
Coming through.
This one's mine.
You
Oh, that's fine. He's going to bury it.
Airborne beat. My sector. Air thrust. Into the shadows.
Got flyers.
I got this. Let a marksman handle it.
All yours.
Annihilation.
Annihilation.
Oh, that's fire.
Ignite.
Into the shadows.
Alpha.
Searing freeze lancer.
Look, so she ain't as bad as she used to be. At first,
Small,
I don't know. I think I'm
but a
just
victory
doing
nonetheless.
Playing with Alpha
We have a long
so
way
much
yet
easier
to
than
go.
playing with her was just, it just felt so unneeded, uncalled for. Practically. Yeah, I just wasn't in the mood to really try. But I believe this is where we gotta go.
You sense one of your pals, Hootle?
I see
Hey,
plenty
boy
of
right
ruins.
here, but kind of tough.
Don't get careless.
Radiant light.
Don't touch me.
Hey, that...
Regenerate. Take this. Leave the agile ones to me.
Dance in the wind! In here! Here I go. Sleep now.
I'll face you.
Hear me! Flame of fury! Maelstrom! I never fit! I'm on a roll!
Air pressure.
Dance in the wind! Xion! Astral energy! Full throttle!
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
He's here. But where? If I go down here, he disappears, right? Oh, he's still here. Where the fuck are you hooting from? Oh, he's over there. I'm not supposed to. God damn it.
Let's dispose of the trash.
I'll try. Have we get?
Bongo. Rising Phoenix. Elusive deity. Tornado drive.
Oh, he got
Elusive deity. Shattering of line free. Why can't they just sit still? Tornado
Can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
Tornado drive. Elusive deity. Ignite.
Do it!
Alpha. In an instant. Impact block.
Here I go.
Leave the ensnaring to me. Yeah, and the pummeling
He's
to
so
me.
lucky. Is he meant to be?
Barely a blip on our radar.
Bro, I see him. Oh, I'll get it from right here. Okay.
You're saying we should check the Owl Forest?
I think that's where we're supposed to go. I don't know. But we could definitely try it.
Do you think this is one of the places where the Dark Wings and Almeidrea fought?
I wouldn't be so sure. This place appears more ravaged by time than combat, even if there are signs of destruction. Coming through! On your
Radiant here!
Can't get out of this!
Dance in the wind! Gemini Aqua! Air Ray! Dance in the wind! Air
Pesky airborne scoundrels!
If it sounds like a job for yours truly! Where are you going?
Here I come! I'm ready! Through! A comfortable win.
I hate this back here. I got time for y'all running me up while I'm trying to fish, man.
No
You
choice.
trust you in there?
Beckon into everlasting darkness.
Into the flow! Their hide is thick as armor!
Oh, yeah.
I'm on it. Too strong. Split it open. Be my
Charge
guest.
like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop it.
Here, let me help!
Take this. You're done.
Shining Crumble! Raging Cascade! Radiant Spear!
I'm on it. You're done.
And the sky is mine!
I'll smash you.
Watch and weep!
I'm on it.
By the power of water!
Eat this. I'll run you.
Let me do this. Cause it's pissing.
Eat this. Crumble. That freaking does it. Super swallow dance. Eagle fly. Dragon shell. I'm on it. I'll end you. On your knees. I'll finish you here and now. Death blossom. Stalagmite.
Do it! Astral energy! Full throttle!
Why is she standing like a JoJo's character? Dark Sorcerer. I don't know what the prerequisite was.
My astral arts are coming along quite nicely.
Coming
I think
along?
this is
What do you want to do with them?
time to fish.
Hey, what do you think about that spot?
Good idea. I'll go for that one. Ha! I've got something. Good fishers always keep their cool. Ha!
That was much more of my bad. I don't remember how to fish.
Reel it in. Looks like I hooked a pretty rare fish.
I see you've gotten even better at
God,
this.
that was difficult. That was so difficult. Could have felt a little good on that one.
All right.
It's the same fish.
Dagnabbit,
There's
got
so much
away.
it. It's like I don't do this for me. I caught
Oh,
this,
you know.
but it wasn't the
Sprout
first one.
flowers from the tip of my staff, suspended in midair.
So you want to be a street magician then?
What do you say we check back in on the ranch?
It's a new area, so I should be able to bond with somebody. I'm sorry if I'm talking really quiet. I try to turn my mic up. I'm just really sick, so it
I hope
hurts.
we manage to catch Almadria soon.
I hope so too, before she can cause any more havoc.
You okay, Rinwell?
Oh, yeah.
This is why I need the C-beam. I feel like I need Alphen to cook. No, I already did this.
Good. This came out just the way I hoped. Kisara, let's talk for a bit. Maintaining your shield? It's becoming a familiar sight.
Miguel was the one who taught me how to maintain my equipment after I first joined the Guard. Now, it's just a part of my routine.
Your brother always seems to come up whenever I talk to you.
That's because we had no other relatives. So it was just the two of us growing up. He was my idol. The one I looked up to and wanted to be like. When I became a guardsman, Lagiel wasn't too pleased to see me at first. It was Miguel who really welcomed me aboard.
Lagiel? Oh, right. She was Miguel's second in the Gold Dust Cats, wasn't she?
That's right. She's always been a very critical and down-to-earth person. In other words, the complete opposite of a dreamer like me.
You're more an idealist than some pie-in-the-sky dreamer.
Even so, that's my brother's doing. He'd never let me stop seeing a brighter world. He always did what he could to keep me smiling and happy.
You must have meant a lot to him.
He wasn't just kind either. He always worked so hard to set an example for me and everyone else around him. He was a true big brother. So much so that when he thought I was asleep, he'd slip out of the house to go training on the outskirts of town.
You seem to know a lot about it.
That's because I only pretended to be asleep and would follow after him. You know what? I'm at a good stopping point with my shield. If you've got time, how about I tell you a couple more Miguel stories?
I guess I'd better get comfortable.
I'll take watch tonight. It's okay. Before we go, do you guys have everything?
Can I forge any new weapons? I've crafted all of his, okay. I have not crafted this. But I can. Craft it, you could. I have not crafted this. But I can. Craft it, you could. I have not crafted it and I can't. I have not crafted it and I cannot. I have not crafted it and I cannot. I mean, I just used my crystal on her. So it makes sense that I wouldn't be able to do this one. That's good. I use her more than I use him. Anyway. And then we got her. I'll craft all of hers. still don't like this. So she don't have no earth fucking elemental attack. So it's just really, really, really bad. It irritates me. But I still cracked it. Is this all earth damage? This, earth damage that.
Have you guys checked your equipment lately?
Wait, did I give her the wrong one? I did. I'm like, the fuck? I believe this is where I'm supposed to go, but I don't know. Actually, I could be wrong.
A dead end?
No, there's an elevator. Looks operational.
Oh, yeah,
I can't believe there's actually an underground harbor here. There are even boats docked.
I only see Danans. Think they were forced to work here?
Probably. Let's see what they have to share about Almadria.
I don't know how they can tell that they're dead or not.
You didn't happen to see a lord come by, did you?
Sorry, friend, but she just left. Came by with a whole posse of underlings, boarded her ship, and took off at first wind.
Oh.
We damn near got blown away. She was that much in a hurry.
Damn! So we missed her!
You guys trying to go after her? Need a ride?
Are you saying you know how to steer a ship?
Spent most of my life chained to the deck of some ship or other. Yeah, I know my jib from my boom.
We don't know how dangerous it'll be. Better you give us the boat and stay on solid ground.
Whoa there! You been out on the water before? The sea ain't nobody's friend, you know. You need a sea dog like me, or you'll sink her before she makes it out the harbor.
We're losing time. Sir, we're in your debt.
Now that's more like it. Name's Mahavar. Just give me a holler when you're all set, and we'll set sail.
Mahavar. I like the name. It's a chill name, but who knows? Mahavar. I mean, I'm ready, bro. We're chilling. Let's set sail. I can always come back to this place. Fast travel and whatnot. Right, am I able to move around the ship? Please tell me I'm able to move around the ship. Please. Oh,
This
come
is
the
like
fuck
a dream
on.
come true. Never gotten to captain a ship before. Never would have thought I'd get a chance like this. Thank you, y'all.
The pleasure's all ours. Think we'll catch up to her?
Of course we will. They got too much weight on them. Meanwhile, this ship's carrying nothing but us salty scalawags. They got a good head start on us, but we can take them.
Do you know if there are any Danans on that ship?
Couldn't say for sure. On the one hand, seeing as it's supposed to be something of another castle, I'd reckon they probably wouldn't let a bunch of Danans on board. On the other hand, I'd be real surprised if the Renans were able to pilot that thing all by themselves. In any case, it's gonna be a while before we reach her. Till then, you're all free to do whatever. Just don't fall in the ocean.
You what?
I know Mahavar said we could take it easy, but there's not exactly a lot to do on this boat. I guess I'll check.
Disbanded? That's the first time? Okay, maybe this, I feel like this game is way longer than I expected. Even more so now.
Do you think Law is okay?
Girl, Law's fine, but you look drippy with the red on. I'm happy I changed the clothes.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
I think maybe I should apologize to him too. I should apologize to all of you, really.
Oh my god, shut up. I don't like you, Will. I wish he wasn't the best player I like playing with.
I was kind of lying to you all this whole time.
Not
I was
really.
blind to everything except my own revenge. I never even considered the struggles all of you might be facing.
Oh, now you not gonna be racist?
To ourselves, Rinwell.
She's finally not gonna be racist no more.
So
Let's
what
go.
if you had something to hide? It doesn't undo the good that you've done, or the people that you've helped save along the way.
No longer racist.
But that's not what I mean.
I know. You're talking about Almeidrea, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I hate her, Alphen. I can't stop hating her. Even just thinking about her makes my head feel like it's going to explode. But it's not just her. I think about the way Law looked at me. I hated the Lord who killed my parents. And I hated the Renans I had to travel alongside. And yet, Cyslodia's Danans backstab each other like it's a normal way of life. And Mahag Sar has people like Deadeye. But then there are people like Law and Shion. It's all just too much. I don't know what to think anymore.
Stop generalizing people. Fuck, what's wrong with you? God damn.
Law never said that you had to forgive Almeidrea. It's only natural you would hate your family's murderer. But
what?
Law left home because of how much he hated his father. As a result of that, well, I think Law spent a lot of time thinking about how they never got to make things right. And if I had to guess, killing Ganabel didn't make any of those feelings go away.
They won't. But it would still feel good to do it.
Law let revenge fuel him. And I think now he's afraid you'll do something you'll regret.
Afraid?
Whatever happens to Almeidrea when this is all over is up to you. I'll respect whatever choice you make. Just think it over carefully for me, okay? You still have time.
Okay. Thanks, Alphen.
I wish I didn't like using her in actual combat.
Say, back then, after the fight, I think I really made Shion mad. I don't know, though. Maybe it just looked that way. But I guess I just can't seem to understand how she feels. Do you know why she gets like that?
Shion's...
Shion.
She can be a tough nut to crack. She doesn't really talk a whole lot about herself.
It's just what she said about hate being a source of strength. Where did that come from?
Probably from her.
I wonder how it feels. Not being able to hold another person's hand.
Probably it's terrible. Okay. I need everybody to load in. Okay, I want Shion to be the last person I gotta check on. We gotta talk to Kisara.
You don't look so good.
Oh God.
The floor. It keeps moving. How can you stand it? How can you even stand?
I'm not the best person to ask about discomfort. I can't feel pain, remember?
Facts.
I still can't believe what happened in Niez. Even now. As a lord, my expectations for Almeidrea were already pretty low. But the way she treated human lives like they're mere playthings.
Yeah. And it wasn't as if the situation in Niaz was improving much to begin with.
Of course you had stupid people. Yeah, that dude is so fucking dumb. That's why he dead now.
Back was because of my anger at the atrocities of Renan rule. Back then, all I had to worry about was fighting the Renans for the sake of the Dahnans. But then I met Shion and the people of Menancia, and things became a lot more complicated. It's even messier now that we have to worry about Dahnans like Deadheim.
It used to be that the Dahnans were the ones in the right, and the Renans were the ones in the wrong. Though, maybe that was just a biased perspective from being on the side of the oppressed.
Oh my God, say it again. Oh my God. This show is literally about racism.
Nothing
It's
ever
just
ends up
terrifying.
being as black and white as you'd expect it to be either. That's clear to me now.
Oh my God.
That said, even putting aside bad apples like Deadheim for a moment, you may be able to free the Dahnan people, but that won't undo 300 years of oppression. It'll be hard for them to not give in to their resentment. I think maybe that's why I clung to our dream so hard back in Menancia.
Even if his motivations weren't pure, Dohalim has a good heart. He didn't sink to the depths Almeidrea did.
You don't understand. I'm saying that it goes deeper than that. This
Deeper than
hierarchy
that?
we live in, it's not solely something the Renans invented. I remember a story Rinwell once told me. She said before the Renans invaded, we Dahnans had our own class system. We are the ones who divided ourselves. I
Facts.
saw it in Deadheim's eyes. He wanted to rule over others.
Yeah.
To hear Bayfon tell it, Deadheim wasn't always that way.
But as time went on, and he and the Darkwings fought the Renans, he eventually changed. I guess what I'm getting at is, if we defeat the Renans but just go back to the way things were before, was there even any point in fighting?
But that world isn't the one you want to create, right?
Maybe not. But to tell you the truth, these days I'm not so sure that dream is even possible.
You have your promise to Megal, though. Your home and the people of Menancia are depending on you.
I know. My brother. He truly believed in his dream of coexistence. And I suppose, even now, many people still do. And then, there's you.
Who, me?
Yeah, say it again.
You
Who?
and Shion.
I'm not sure I follow.
Okay, then let me spell it out for you. How many other Renans and Dahnans do you know that get on as spectacularly as the two of you?
I don't know what you
don't
mean.
know if I'd say
Spectacularly.
Well, I suppose it's really all a matter of how you look at it, isn't it?
I really don't see what you're getting.
I think I'm getting seasick again. Sorry. Can you just give me a wide berth for a few minutes?
He don't want to admit that he likes Shion. And it's cool. It's funny because it's obvious. What the fuck? I'm like, bro, I'm still not used to him looking like that. I'm gonna go talk to them.
Hold that pose long enough and someone might just come along and paint you.
Any artist who'd see fit to paint me needs their eyes tested.
What can you tell me about Almeidrea?
Not as much as you'd probably wish. I only ended up crossing paths with her a handful of times, after I was chosen to be a lord on Lenegis.
Ah, right. I almost forgot about Lenegis. How much do you think they know about what's been going on down here?
It's safe to assume they know everything.
Yeah.
Though I know not why they choose to remain uninvolved.
Hey, low-key, we should go up there and just start blowing that planet
what's
up.
been
It'd
happening
be cool.
is just part of the ongoing crown contest.
Even what Almeidrea did? Has it really reached the point where her actions are seen as normal?
Not to my knowledge, no. At its core, the Crown Contest is a competition to see who can amass the most astral energy. And to amass such energy, slaves are needed to collect it from. It's therefore against the Lord's interest to kill them.
So then why would Almeidrea do something like that?
We must remember that time is running out in the Crown Contest. Perhaps her hand was forced, so to speak. It is a way to accrue astral energy faster and in larger quantities than through slave labor. Doing so kills off that labor force, obviously, but it is a means to an end nonetheless. No one could have foreseen that something like the Hollowing would arise back when the contest was first conceived.
Is becoming the Sovereign of Renna really that important to the Lords?
Of course. It's the greatest prize one can attain in their eyes. In that respect, at least, I'm really not that surprised that Almeidrea resorted to what she did, as utterly despicable as it is.
It's reassuring to hear you feel the same way I do.
I worry that the only reason I never did anything similar in Menancia was due to my lack of ambition.
If you didn't want to be reminded of your past, you could have just plugged your ears.
You think too highly of me. I'm afraid I must respectfully disagree. I'm not nearly as virtuous of a person as you might wish to believe.
If that's so, would you have been so shaken up when Kisara lost her brother? Why else would you turn your back on your own kind and choose to fight for Miguel's dream? Aren't we just Danans?
Yeah, tell about
A
yourself.
curious choice of words. Did what you see in Mahag Sar hit...
What Deadheim did to that city? He didn't
liberate
anyone.
anyone. Say it again, facts.
Anyone who refused to follow him was an enemy in his eyes. 300 years of Renan rule taught him nothing.
What I have come to understand is that the conflict extends beyond Danan versus Renan. There is an internal quarrel as well.
Facts.
I mean to bring about a
Bro,
true,
this thing is
lasting
exactly about
coexistence in
fucking
Menancia.
racism, bro.
But there are more walls we must topple first.
I might do a video essay
You
about
don't
this
think
now.
you can pull it
I'm
off?
interested. I might make my
Well,
make a.
You seem to think you
go
can,
clean
at
up my
least.
second channel.
Does
And
that
do
make
video
us enemies?
essays on games now. 'Cause this just
Insofar as
seems
an
fun.
exchange of swordplay, no, it doesn't.
Not good enough for you?
I'm about to edit
Are
the
you
videos.
really-
Ugh.
Forgive me. I will continue to fight by your side a while longer. That much I have decided.
Law, 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 my brother.
I took a look around inside the ship just in case, but I didn't find anything that looked like it might be suspicious.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
You know, it wasn't until I left Calaglia that I finally realized just how big the world is.
When we tore down the wall in Calaglia, and I could finally see the horizon in the far-off distance, I had the exact same thought.
Yeah, somehow the sea is different though. I'm not sure just how to put it. It's almost as if it just goes on forever. I bet my old man would have been blown away by this view.
Yeah.
Ever since he died, I've been thinking about what it was that he was really trying to say to me at the end. I keep going over his words again and again. And heck, maybe I'm just overthinking it all. But still, sometimes I wonder if it could have turned out differently. If there was something I could have done. But no matter how much I play it back, I'm still no closer to finding any answers. And then there's everything with Rinwell. I stopped her from killing Almeidrea, but was that really the right thing to do? Or did I just end up making things harder for her? I feel like such a screw-up.
You're not the only one. I keep asking myself what Zephyr would have done had he been here. Like I think, how would Zephyr have handled Rinwell?
Yeah, I think he definitely would have stopped her. No doubt about it.
Facts.
And that's exactly what you did, Law. I think he'd be really proud of you.
Alphen.
Zephyr's not the worst yardstick to measure ourselves against. Let's both do our best to make him proud.
Sounds like a deal. Thanks, Alphen.
Oh, thank God. Because the Kisara one was long as shit. I thought it was just me. I thought I go talk to my baby. Hey, baby, a girl. I'm gonna go talk to my baddie. Even though she could have definitely do with some more, you know, tits on her. But it's okay.
Further, you'll go overboard.
It's okay.
Keeping an eye out for Almeidria's ship?
I'm looking at the ocean.
The ocean?
Yeah. The waves. They help me think. This world is filled with natural wonders. The icy air and white peaks of Cyslodia. The lush green glades of Menancia. The harsh wastes of Calaglia. But Menancia has its Lake of Death, and Nias its ruins. And they wouldn't be there if it weren't for that contest.
Say we actually managed to put a stop to the crown contest for good. What do you think will happen between the Dahnans and the Renans then?
You first.
Well, I want to believe that the coexistence we saw in Menancia can happen elsewhere too. It's insane for all of us to keep fighting. If Menancia can do it, so can everyone else.
Yeah, I think that would be good too. A world where everyone can get along. At least, that's what I've come to believe.
There gotta be like
You
part 2
sure
to this
have
come out.
changed.
So
I can't lie to you. Since I was young, I've looked down on the Dahnans too. But I've seen a lot. And I see things differently now. I've seen so many ugly and terrible things in this world. And yet, they didn't come from just the Dahnans. And the good things too. They didn't come from just the Renans. Kindness and cruelty exist on both sides. A person's race doesn't factor into it.
Say that again.
So, I guess you're right after all, Alphen. I have changed.
Oh my gosh, she touched me of her own free will. Guys, she touched him of her own free will.
I've never actually touched another person like this.
Shionne.
Ever since I was on Lenegis, I've always been alone. Even after I came to Dahna. Always.
Oh my god. Kiss already.
And now,
Kiss already. Kiss already. Kiss already. Come on, do it. Do it. Do it. Come on, kiss already. Kiss already. Do it.
Do you still not remember your past?
no. Sometimes it feels like I can almost remember. But then this mask stops me.
The mask keeps you from remembering why you have the mask in the first place. It's a little ironic, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm not supposed to take the mask off. I'm so happy I ain't taking off.
Well, it won't be long now before you're rid of those thorns, you know? Only 2 lords remain. And once you have their master course, you'll be able to create the Renis Alma, right? Then you can... Shionne?
Sorry, it's nothing. Promise. You're right, though. It'll all be over soon. I never could have made it this far on my own. I have everyone to thank for that. Including... especially you, Alphen.
Don't worry about it. We're friends, after all.
Yeah, get her all mushy.
We are.
Look at her, she all mushy. Real mushy. Hey, she look, he got some thick thighs. Look at the thighs, kind of thick. That about a little thing. You got the little plunge over it. You can see a little plunge over the little top. Yeah. Too bad. Like I said before, she don't have to. Really have tits.
I wonder how much longer it's going to be before we catch up to Almadria. I'll ask Mahavar.
Oh, I gotta rest. Bullshit. I'm like, what? Excuse me?
Look who's up. Good timing. We're closing in on her stern as we speak.
That ship is so much bigger than ours.
That's the ship? She's huge. Law, go gather the others, will you? Think you'll be able to flank them without getting spotted?
Yeah, with the fog as our ally, I think I might just pull it off. As long as we ain't too noisy, we should be okay.
What'll you do if they catch on to us?
Not much I can do. Ship that size, they'll probably blow us to bits before we ready cannons.
Let's go. Let's fucking go. We don't like some secret spy shit. Super
Persistent little things.
Super spy.
Evidently, I shouldn't have spared the wretched vermin.
Super spy. Super spy. Hey, she got some on her though. Ooh.
Hungry already, my dear?
Dude, he's gonna get killed. Like, I'm sorry, no matter what you seek to us.
For you shall have plenty to feast upon shortly.
He's going to get his ass murked. Like, why do you think you the shit? Like, let me go ahead and let you know you're not the shit. You're not about that life, bro. Like, oh my god. Why do baby girl think she about that life?
Perfect. You managed to get us right up beside them.
I'll stay with the ship so we can leave as soon as you're done.
Good. Then let's find Almadria.
Oh god. I should have bought all the stuff I would need from that one guy. Whatever, we about to scrap with niggas. I'm down for it. I wonder how big this place is gonna be though. You know, most of them say it's pretty big.
Shion, I want to thank you.
What brought this on?
What you said helped to calm me.
Don't mention it.
Alright, we got some R1s. Let's get these R1s out of the way real quick.
Now that's what I call a ship!
Yeah. The biggest one in all of Mahag-Sar. So big that it took years to construct.
For all we know, Kelzelik may well have been smuggling materials to help build it. In which case it would be yet another mistake on my part.
We don't know that she was only getting materials from Menancia.
You think it's possible that they might have come from elsewhere too? Yeah, I guess I could see it.
But what do you think Almadria plans to do from
gotta
here
cut
on
my
out?
hair.
Now that
Trying
she's
to grab a
abandoned
fork.
her realm and sailed out to
Really?
sea.
She'll be filling her coffers with gold, most likely. Then she'll sit back and enjoy the show as the other lords duke it out. Or something to that effect, at least.
I wouldn't put it past her.
She's strong, yet shrewd, and will stoop to any low. A dangerous one indeed.
She's not the first, and she won't be the last. This is a lord we're talking about, remember?
Yes, sir.
Sounds like you've made up your mind already.
There was never anything to decide. No one who can smile like that while doing what she did deserves to roam free.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
God damn it, more.
This might not be the best time, but if you have a minute. That mask of yours, it was shattered by a blow from Balseph when you fought back in Calaglia, correct?
Yeah, thanks for the reminder. I thought I was a goner.
Balsef's brute strength was in a league all its own, yet half the mask remains. It's remarkably durable. Too durable to be Dahnan in origin.
Shion said the same thing. As if the fact I was wearing it meant there had to be more to me than met the eye.
You recalled your name when the mask broke, I hear.
Yeah, that's right. Although to tell you the truth, I'm a little scared what might happen when I lose the remaining half. Then again, the idea of not doing something because I'm afraid scares me even more. That's why I go on fighting.
Only he who first faces the night catches a glimpse of the dawn.
Oh, that's some poetry again.
It's nothing. Forget I said anything.
Now we can go fight shit. I'm up here trying to play the game through my controller. It's hard. I'll come back for that. Scrap this, scrap this.
Right, here goes.
Oh, shit.
Spear. Here's Eagle Ray. Water. Hear my call. Here's evil. Fire support.
You're on.
I'll face you.
Not today.
Damn it! Bloody
Too fast.
I'll trip it up.
You're finished. Luna Rondo.
In a bind?
Hear me. Flame of fury. Now. This ends now.
Consider yourself finished.
Searing.
I'll face you.
I hate fast moving dudes. I can never hit them.
Looks like we got them all.
An opponent like this should be easy. Engaging!
Save you!
Locked and loaded! I'm going in!
Celestial Hammer! Electric Shock!
Its armor's too strong! Split it open! Be my guest!
Celestial Hammer!
Spear!
Raging Storm! Elven! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
I don't think I've seen Kisara's.
Got it!
I'm pretty sure we're gonna use CP for it. Yep.
That went well.
Are you okay? You're not too tired, are you?
Nope.
Just because you are alpha wolf, oh, beat your
Hi,
ass.
Noodle!
Do you not know who I am? Out, run up on me. Scared of nobody.
Raging Storm!
Your reflexes will not serve you well.
Laser Spear! Raging Storm! Electric Blaster!
I owe you one. Flash!
Radiant Pierce!
I can carve through walls!
Lunar Corruption!
I'm ready!
Back into the fray! Lightning!
Leave the ensnaring to me. Yeah! And the pummeling to me!
Negative gate!
Damn, it took forever to fucking charge that move up.
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
Tomatoes. toes. What up, scrap the
Right, here goes! For my lord! Shine! Radiant light! Regeneration! Regenerate!
You think that shield will save you?
I see one, eh? We're not finished! I'll run you through!
In a bind? Now! Alphen! This ends now!
Damn it.
Consider yourself finished!
Use a different one. Stop prioritizing Alpha.
That's my cue!
Shut him down!
It's like I like his
I
voice.
wonder if we can make new weapons with this.
An opponent like this should be easy. Damn it! Negative gate!
Freeze laser!
Here, let me help! You're out! I won't show you any mercy!
Dance in the wind! Mega here!
Dragon
Flame of
Alpha!
Here's a healing up! This one's got your name on it!
Action to action!
My astral energy!
I'll
More
face
where that
you.
came from!
Demon Path!
Hey, that...
Destruction!
Where are you going?
Thank you.
Demon Path! I'll smash you! You require help!
Now! This one's got your name on it!
Action to action!
Well then, let's keep moving.
Retreat if you know what's good for you.
Now you'll learn!
Scream. Tell me, have you ever considered your purpose in life? Can't get out of this!
Mega ray! Watch and weep! Dance in the wind!
On your
In here!
air pressure!
Field! Lightning!
Maelstrom. Yeah, just hit him outside of my fucking Maelstrom. Oh, that's not built up for that, man. That motherfucking line going off.
Astral energy! Full
Extend it.
Certainly not bad.
No complaints here.
Let's dispose of the trash.
I'll have to take my revenge on you!
You picked the wrong fire!
Here we go!
In an instant! Impact block!
Radiant here!
I'll face no further! Soaring Red Spear! I can carve through armor! My shield!
This one's got your name on it!
Action to action!
Small, but a victory nonetheless.
Ooh, Astral
We have
Crystal.
a
We can
long
make
way yet
one of
to
his,
go.
we can make one of the laws better, knuckles. Yay.
Gotta break through! Got you now!
Denied! Mega ray!
Sword Light Alpha!
Where are you going?
Blow away!
Resonate with the earth!
Go! I'm the true gunslinger around here.
The rebel! Stop them!
Magic! In here!
On your knees. The enemy wields arts too.
We'll soon see about that!
Back into the fray! Bloody howler! This one's mine! You won't make a fool of me!
Alright, so Maelstrom actually has a fucking distance limit. Who would have thought?
By the power of water!
Take this! Take this! Don't suffer in silence.
Do not!
Allow me to help you. On your
Rising Wyvern! On your knees! What did you do? Finish it! Ghidorah! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble! Step back! This one's all law!
Never seen anything like it.
It's an authentication key. They're quite common.
Maybe where you're from, but this is new to me.
It might go in an elevator somewhere. We should test it out.
Oh, look. What the fuck?
Gotta break through! It's over! By the power of energy! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Gemini Alpha! Dance in the wind! Gemini wind!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah! And the pummeling to me! Rotating pile driver! I can handle it! Hear my call! We natural energy! Do it! Lightning to death! This one's got your name on it!
Action to action.
Hear me! Real force! Burning strike!
Glacial Spear!
Arcade laser! Freeze lancer! Dance in the wind!
To be seen.
Sweet cloud!
So he's gonna constantly dodge all of my attacks. That's how he is, because he's on bullshit. Like, every time I went for the attack, he instantly jumped backwards.
These don't seem like your run-of-the-mill Zoogles the Renans usually keep around.
Go no further!
Oh, wait, I'm not. Fuck, I gotta take it back down.
You're finished! Lightning condemned!
Take down their defenses! Got you now!
On your knees!
We got flyers!
I got this! Let a marksman handle it!
It's almost too strong. All yours!
Do as I say!
Now you see what I
Air pressure!
The enemy is on
You'll soon see about that!
no further.
I can do it all!
Turn and let it rip.
Your death.
I'm mad because I hammered it, but I guess because I was in the air, it didn't work. I'm hurt by that one. And I'm just like, oh.
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Take it! Got you!
Here I come!
Thunder field!
Sword Rain Alpha!
This is...
I remember seeing instruments just like this back in Estaluva Forest.
It looks and smells like some kind of medicine.
Whatever this place was used for, I doubt it was anything of repute. My exploits are bearing fruit.
No further! Take this! You're finished this time! Burn in hell!
Water, hear my call!
Begin! Take this! Resonate with pesky airborne scoundrels!
Sounds like... Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
Will this help?
An astral elusive
That's my cue! Healing circle!
Shut him down! Ready and ready!
Another incantation ruined!
Armor won't save you!
Demon Tang! Here goes!
Not so fast!
Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Here! Now!
Shield!
This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes!
Nice. No scratches on my shield or my armor.
Whoa, I hate this thing.
Go no further!
Yeah, I have to.
Mega ray! Annihilation! They really don't give up, do they?
You're mine! Sword Rain Alpha! I owe you one.
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
Glacial magic is here! Crossblade!
Coming through! Ha!
Scarlet Outburst.
Now! Scarlet Inferno! Take this! Ha! Not today!
Silence!
Can't get out of this!
One more! Wind Magnet!
Anything normal is all mine! Engulf you! Lunarongo!
Where are you going?
Stardust! On your knees! I can carve through armor! Far enough! You're
Moving on!
Another incantation ruined!
Gale Force! I can't heal you forever! Waterfall! I'll take it from here. Let's see how you handle this! Deus Roar!
Here I come!
Battle!
Lunarongo!
Field!
Negative gate! This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Got it! I'll leave it to you!
I'll bring you back from death to
Shine!
vision.
Radiant light!
Magic advance! Crossblade! Into
Let us
the
take to
shadows!
the flaming thrust!
Cover the casters! Astral energy!
Take this!
I'm ready! Field!
It's on!
Let me help!
You picked the wrong fight!
Arc Field! Raging I never miss! I'll take it from here. Let's see how you handle this! Deus Roar! Will this help?
Stardust! Lunarongo!
Don't suffer in silence!
Sweet now! Searing Flame! More from the stockpile!
Crush!
Raging Storm! More with that by yourself now! Lost! Get toasty!
Burn strike!
Easy peasy.
They really made us work for that one.
Oh my god.
This looks nice and tough.
And magic emerald. Okay. And the magic emerald probably ain't better than my magic emerald, right? Yeah. That's some garbage. Magic emerald.
You sense one of your...
What is that huge flower-looking thing up there? Is that the ship's engine?
Indubitably. As one might expect, large ships require large engines in order to sail.
And if we destroyed it?
We might well sink the ship. Who knows if we would be able to escape before that happens.
Almeidrea sure has been busy since the contest began.
This isn't Almeidrea's doing.
You mean she didn't build this?
The body, yes. However, my guess is that the engine comes from a starship.
A starship? As in one of those vessels used to go to and from Lenegis?
Correct. The technology employed on Lenegis and in starships is more advanced than anything in our daily lives. Almeidrea may be resourceful, but she could never produce an engine like this on her own.
You mean to tell me we've got even bigger enemies waiting for us up in the sky? My head hurts just thinking about it.
Don't worry about that for now. Just focus on taking care of Almeidrea.
I can't stand her. I cannot stand her. I cannot stand her. It is nothing like Rocket League just updated. Huh? Is the new season out today? I thought the new season would come out to like a little bit more longer. Weave.
What's this thing?
Right in your pockets, nigga. Really gotta stop saying the N-word. It's so hard though. I know you don't have a problem loading one battle.
Let's see what you've got.
Lunarondo. I pressed the button, but I was in midair.
Radiant light.
Not on my watch. Radiant light.
Can't get out of this. Here I come.
Here, let me help. This ends now.
Consider yourself finished. Onward and upward.
Scrap the end.
No choice. Now you'll learn.
I can't really stop that guy, so.
Where are you going?
Is it too late to talk over our...
How did you miss that? Not me trying to do the job, it wouldn't work. Too bad.
Thank you.
Now see what I can do.
Here we go! Into the celestial hammer! Dolan! This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes. Here I come.
Raging cascade! Lunar corruption!
Could have been worse. Retreat if you know what's good for you.
You can hit me straight out the air.
You'll soon see about that!
No further. Devastation. Ignite.
Where are you going? Tempest
Stay
Flow!
still.
More with that
Every
change!
second.
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Resonate with the earth.
To me! One last one!
back. This one's all law.
Hmm? You're saying we should check the Owl Forest?
This'll make us even more formidable.
Who wears this? Is it Tony? Oh, he does. Did I get him a new outfit? No. Tears.
Gotta break through. The rebel. Let me see what I can do. Right field.
Here!
Escape.
Raging Cascade!
Rising
Run
water.
field! Sleep now!
Elucidate.
Away!
Can you take it?
Annihilation!
Yeah. Do it.
Tidal wave!
We're not This one's mine. Crescent flash.
Radical field!
I'm ready.
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished. Double
Power
demon.
demolition! Arcade waterfall! By the power of Warrior Lancer! Annihilation!
Ready and ready.
I'm out of ammo! I'm ready!
Demon Fang.
Long fight!
Destruction. Elusive deity.
Raging storm! Long fight!
Talk back, will ya? Armor won't save
Radiant
you. Leave the
clear.
charges to me. Double demon fang. No further. This one's all mine. Destruction.
Where are you going?
Burn. You won't make a fool of me.
Radiant storm! Electric repellent! Razor assault! Alphen! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
With this, I can become even stronger.
No choice.
Sighted. Got you. Not in your dreams.
Rising water. Seismic right there.
Sleep now. You'll pay for what you did. Air thrust. Now for the advantage on you. Dance in the wind.
Resonate with
In
the
here.
earth. Stalagmite.
Sleep now.
Astral arts.
That's my cue.
Shut him down.
Maelstrom.
Carve through armor. Rising burn.
Hear my call.
Shine. Radiant light.
Do it.
Regeneration.
Go for it.
Prepare to crumble.
Easy peasy.
I'm ready for the next battle. Out of our way! Sleep now. Ready!
No further.
Where are you going? Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Too much to handle? Dance in the wind! Sealed! By the power of water! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
Our work is done.
While I could go fight her, I do have access to other levels. Never mind. We just shut my mouth. I don't know what I have access to. I don't know what I have access to. Something tells me that's not the big bad fight, so. Pineapple, apple pen. Ooh.
Dispose of the trash.
I got you now. Scream. You picked the wrong one. Bloody. It's gonna hide it so Here I come. Be still. It's on. Benedict. Not today. Take this. On your knees. Crush.
Rage.
Photon dance in the wind!
Falcon!
Air thrust!
In a bind? You're mine! On your bathed in blood, rending you apart! And more than blood burn out! I can carve through one!
Hear me, flame!
Not today!
Lightning can do
Now, while it's freely!
Take it down!
It's Colonel Devastation! You! Here I come! On your knees! It's over!
This one's mine! In here!
No odds of being interrupted.
Take this!
Nothing gets by me! Tracing the door!
Scream.
Rending you apart! Shine! Radiant breeze! Shut up! Rondo!
Purge malevolence! Hear my call! Waterfall! Breath!
Rising shot!
Lightning here!
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Searing flame!
That's right.
Eat this!
Purge malevolence!
Take this!
Waterfall! I'm out of ammo!
I can carve through armor!
Allow me to help.
Be still!
Annihilation!
Tear! Hurricane Thrust! Tear! Hurricane Thrust!
Lightning orb!
You're mine! It's over!
Here! Purge malevolence! Magic annihilation! I'm all stuffed up!
Eagle Ray!
Air thrust!
Try harder! Take this!
I'll stop its charge! Thanks, Kisara!
Now! Here I come! It's over!
Where are you going? I'll end this with my own hands! New leaf on life!
It's on!
What in the world?
Dohalim!
I'm alright. Still sane.
Flame of Fury! Burn confiscated! Water,
In a bind?
hear my call!
Here
The
I
waters
come!
of
Ready
freedom
now!
will It's time to finish this! Die! Consuming wildfire! Lunar corruption! By the power of water!
Save you!
Lightning orb!
Begin!
Dance in the wind! In here! Gale force!
Try harder! You're mine!
Now!
Dohalim! In an instant! Impact block! They've really got us on the ropes.
Don't forget to heal your wounds.
She sure spared no expense on her castle.
This must be
The captain's quarters. The presence of the spirit vessel and the sheer extravagance on display can leave no doubt.
There's no one here.
Yeah, but I doubt she's out for a moonlight stroll. You think she jumped ship and ran away again?
I doubt it. The conniving witch is probably up to something.
Agreed. In any case, as long as she hasn't suddenly sprouted wings, she has to be somewhere on the ship. Let's keep looking.
Can we just like absorb the energy from like the spirit vessel?
What's wrong, sweetie? Is something scaring you?
Maybe he... just doesn't like being in her room.
I think there's more to it than that. What could it be?
We seem to have come across something a little unusual.
Maybe there's something in there to pay attention to.
The way this key's been placed, it's like she's daring us to come find her.
Yeah, like it's all some damn game to her.
Is this the ship's cargo? What a pain. I can't see anything past all this stuff.
Be on your guard. For all we know, there could be something hiding around here.
Discourteous, aren't you?
You picked the wrong fight! Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone! Here I go!
It's almost too strong!
Split it open!
Be my guest! Eat dirt!
Do it! Get toasty!
Bird strike!
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Where are you going? Here goes!
In a bind?
I'm not done!
Got him! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Fall back!
My turn!
Fire in the wall! I can carve through like steel!
It's over!
We're not finished!
Lost! Get toasty!
Bird strike! An astral art?
That's my cue!
Shut him down! Luna Rondo!
Do it!
Totally! In an instant! Impact Rock!
Fighting in this state isn't advisable.
That should be all we need to beat this thing, guys. Ooh,
out of our way! Healing dance in the wind! Seal! Those flying creatures are a real pain in the butt! In here!
Regenerate for the weak spot.
Repairs is free from the
The
enemy wields arts too.
We'll soon see about that!
I've used too much.
Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Too much to handle?
Take this!
Seriously, I never miss!
Now you see what I can do!
Dance in the wind! Seal! Sleep now. I'll be safe.
You picked the wrong fight.
It's weakened.
This
All
ends
the
now.
masters made one. Come forth and heal us of purity. Here goes!
Take this.
Lightning condemned! Thunderblade! Corruption!
Can't get out of this!
Magna Ray! Annihilation!
Double demon fang.
Dance in the wind! Seal!
Soaring
Not on my watch!
Tornado
You get
drive!
the gist. Air thrust! I can do this all day!
Rising phoenix.
I'm ready!
In an instant. Impact block.
This should make for some good weapon. Did that get rid of the barrier?
We'll just have to go back and check.
Baby, we about to fight the
If
Wind Lord.
Almeidria's not in her own room, just where the hell is she?
It's possible she may be on the bridge, but I would guess that she's waiting for us elsewhere on the ship.
Which means she's most likely chosen a place where she'll have the advantage in a fight.
Be careful, guys. I came from an entire family of Dahnan mages, and that woman murdered all of them. All on
Because
her
they're
own.
mages.
I hate to say it, but she's an incredibly powerful astral artist.
We already know she specializes in controlling wind astral energy. But on top of that, she might try to sick that monster on us again, too.
Right. To that woman, life itself is just a toy for her to play with. Let's make sure we put an end to it.
Yeah, they talk about killing people, so, you know, chill.
Well, we've only one last place to look. Straight ahead.
I'll make... Idria.
That ain't no pussy, man. We running into this shit, man. Mimic. He about to mimic.
There she is! Almeidria!
But all alone?
Watch yourselves. She's probably planning something.
I was getting rather tired of waiting around. Oh my, and I see you came along as well, Dahnan Witch.
Almeidrea.
What's this? I thought you couldn't stand the sight of me. Go on, little one. Show me the full force of that hatred of yours. Otherwise, run and hide like the rat you are.
That's enough! How can you smile while causing pain to so many others?
That is the way of those who possess great power. The very way we Renans live by. Those with power set the example, and those without it are forced to obey. Though you two seem to have forgotten that's the way these things work.
And you really think that justifies your actions? You turned all those people into a hollowed sea!
What foolishness. It's only natural that the fate of a slave differ from that of its owner. Very well, I admit I did fan the flames just a tad back in Mies. But it wouldn't have mattered in the slightest if there hadn't been a spark to ignite. Without it, my actions would have been fruitless. Ultimately, it was their very own burning hatred that laid them to waste. To say it was all my fault is simply laying blame at the wrong feet.
No one's perfect. We all have darkness in our hearts. But the atrocities that you've committed, they're unthinkable! Your heart is nothing but darkness!
What a fool! To think time and time again you would challenge Renan authority without so much as an inkling of how things actually work. Such ignorance is why your kind has been enslaved for 300 years.
Almeidrea.
Well, if it isn't Lord Dohalim.
These people are my allies and friends. I won't let you insult them so.
My, what a shock. I never would have expected you to claim mere slaves as your companions. If I didn't know any better, I would question your noble lineage. Oh, how far the mighty have fallen. A traitor such as yourself hardly deserves to be called a lord.
You are nothing compared to Dohalim.
Rinwell.
He would never stand by and laugh. His people hollowed!
Ha! What does it matter? You're descended from those who allowed the power and knowledge entrusted to them to wither away. Your pitiful family may have feared it, but I do not. That knowledge and power is all mine to command. And now, you will witness what that power's truly capable of! Mesmold! Enjoy your meal!
I said, don't run away, mode, man, 'cause I'm about to whoop your shit.
Such sad eyes, child. Let me reunite you with your parents.
Shut up! I'm gonna take you down if it's the very last thing I do!
That's right. Loathe me. Every step brings you closer to being me!
You're wrong! You're wrong! I'm nothing like you! Maelstrom!
This one's mine!
Raging Cascade! In here! More for the stockpile! Tidal Wave! Here goes! Dance in the wind! Sleep now! Field!
In a bind?
Maelstrom! This one's mine! Not on my watch! Stay away! There! Into the shadows! Friend! Too much to handle? Jedi
My natural defenses are fading. I'm a sitting duck.
Retreat from the shadow.
Retreat? I would never. Hey, that...
Shattering of pieces! Attack time!
Bro, this cheetah. This is like the most cheetah shit I've seen all day.
Sleep now. I'll be saving this one. Crossblade!
Take this!
Crush them!
Whoa!
What's she doing now?
She's infusing her beast with more power.
Get ready! Mega Ray!
Air pressure!
Dance in the wind!
Radiant Ray!
Great.
Radiant Spear!
Shine! Radiant light!
Oh, magic is there! In here! All disasters made one! Come forth, the healing! Where are you going? Here's a healing heart! First aid!
Armor won't you! Take it!
Far enough!
It's alright!
Reload! Close one! Gotcha! Searing flame! Reload! Lightning condemned! Field! Not in your dreams! Dance in the wind! Here, let me help! Lightning condemned! Field!
Not today!
Magic Azam! Sleep now! Divine Savior!
Can't get out of this!
I mean, I can't stop it this time if she haven't got her back up the top.
Anything in armor is all mine!
I'm ready.
Thunderblade! Lightning condemned! Cover the...
That's so bullshit. She literally just stopped. Usually she's supposed to be able to move, but she didn't move or nothing.
Save you!
Far enough!
I've still got some fight left in me. Annihilation! Radiant Pierce!
And she might do the same thing again.
Gemini Aqua!
Then be still!
Searing flame! Reload!
Eat dirt!
Mega Ray! By the power of water!
Can't get out of this! Slack!
Art sealed! Dance in the wind! Sealed!
Shattering of pieces! Attack time!
All disasters made... All
I'm ready.
Maelstrom. I'll take that as well.
Alpha! Astral energy!
Say no more!
Slave! Dance in the wind! Air shot! Too much to handle?
We're attacking separately! Can't land a hit on her!
Keep an eye on her. And take out the monster first.
She's no stranger to astral arts.
I can take care of that!
Yeah! Take it away!
Far enough! Behold,
Negative
my
gate! Resonate can't get out of this!
What's that?
wits about you people.
I'll face you!
Lightning healing!
On your Lunarongo!
I'm all stuffed up!
I owe you one!
I'll never forgive you!
What?
I'll take you down! You don't scare me! Hear me!
Go for it, Rinwell!
Hit her now!
All mine! You're mine! It's over! Eternal devastation! Burn! I'm not done! Eternal devastation! Here I go! Deity! Shine the radiant light! I'll regenerate you!
I guess I didn't do it fast enough.
Nothing gets by me.
Try harder! My turn!
Glacial Spear!
Try
Here's
harder!
evil!
My turn! I'll run you in a vine!
Freeze Lancer! Raging Storm! More action!
Try harder! Not a chance!
Can you take it?
You're too much!
Razor Cyclone!
You're finished! Try harder! My turn! This one's all mine! Dating pile driver! No escape! Try harder! My turn!
Raging healing arm!
You picked the wrong fight! No escape!
Water, hear
It's
my
turn
call!
up to now! Not now, not ever!
Soaring blood! Where are you going?
You will suffer! Armor won't save you! Far enough!
First aid! Confiscated!
Bathed in blood, rending you
Lightning
apart!
orb! Water
Bloody
Behold my true power!
in here!
Her master core!
Not while I'm around, he isn't!
You picked the wrong fight!
Elusive being!
Dating pile driver!
Searing flame! Freeze them!
I'm just spamming one attack the entire
winds of
time.
judgment blow your way! Fall before impending calamity!
Negative refill!
Chaotic disaster!
Your astral arms are successful! And now, they're mine!
Oh, I died.
Forgive me.
I was doing really good. What did I got?
Overconfident.
Forgive me.
Try and run!
What? Wait, what? No way we just took a dog ass L like that. No fucking way. Oh, what? So we on this point now. I guess I gotta go over and say it. First I wasn't gonna never use these. I was kinda let them be a little bit right there. I forgot I'm just gonna leave by myself. First I was gonna never use these. I was gonna never use these. Like at fucking all. Penetration. Oh damn, his penetration is insane. I want some of that. Outfit about to be overpowered. Outfit about to be over fucking powered, dude. Like I said, I wasn't gonna use this, but then, you know, I officially lost for like the second time since playing this game. I kind of felt that way about it. Oh yeah, I've been one of those foods today, baby. Petty. Let's see what we got up here. Yeah. I'm about to spam the shit out of that shit today. Go ahead and get Demon Lance.
Such sad eyes, child. Let me reunite you with your parents.
Shut up! I'm gonna take you down if it's the very last thing I do!
That's right. Loathe me. Every step brings you closer to being me.
You're wrong! You're wrong! I'm nothing like you! Maelstrom!
Now or never. Shockwave flash!
Fuck me.
Take this!
Arc Seal!
I can carve through armor!
I never miss! Not in your
I'll
dreams!
take that if you don't mind.
Hit! More where that came from! Dance in the wind! Sealed! Blah 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 magic! Sealed!
Ignite!
Blah 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 magic! Cyclone!
I don't have nobody to stop God, bro.
Ready and raring!
I heard that. I got to get the fuck off.
No further!
I can
Oh, she
handle
just
it!
spammed me. Take it out.
Arc sealed! Dance in the wind! In here!
Rising Wyvern!
What's she doing now?
She's infusing her beast with more power.
Get ready!
On your knees. Rising
Oh, magic is out! In here!
Green bait.
More projectile!
Bloody howling!
Spirit flame! Reload! Mega ray! Maelstrom!
You're mine! Here I come!
I'm grateful.
Swallow blade!
Not in your dreams!
I'll take that.
Hit! More where that came from!
Dance
By
with me!
the power of water! Dance in the wind! Sealed! Blah 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 magic! Sleep now! I'll be saving this one!
You picked
Nope,
the wrong
stop it.
fight!
Stop it.
Light spear!
Stop it. Stop it.
Carve through armor!
You gotta stop it. It's okay. Good try.
Ready! Not on my watch! Freeze Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Now for something scary!
Do it!
Jolene! This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes! Slave!
Kick down! Bullseye! I'm out of ammo! Here's
They're
one!
attacking separately!
I can't land a hit on her!
Keep an eye on her. And take out the monster first.
Dance in the
She's
wind!
no stranger to astral arts.
I can take care of that!
Bro, 2 hits killed me.
Yeah! Take it away!
Spirit flame! Reload!
You will suffer. Come now.
Resuscitation! Here's a healing art!
No rest for the wicked.
I owe you one!
Behold my true power.
Bad.
Wits about you, people.
Dance in the wind!
Foreigner.
Sleep now!
Thank you! It's time!
Hey, that...
No further!
I'll never forgive you!
What?
I'll take you down!
She got that right before this happened. Yeesh.
You don't scare me!
Begin!
Go for it, Rinwell!
Hit her now! Thunder field!
Eternal devastation! Castle! Rondo!
By the power of water!
You picked the wrong fight!
Freeze Lancer! First aid!
You'll get it! Here I come!
Thunder field! Pierce easy! If it's in the sky, it's mine! Confiscated!
Anything in the
Raging
world.
Hell, this one's mine!
It's over!
Prepared, free from regret.
Here, let me help! First aid!
I owe you!
Armor won't save you!
Reload!
Here I come! It's going to have to be sealed! Here I come!
Go time! Lightning and death! I can handle it! Thunder roll! Annihilation!
Radiant light! Force of regeneration! Regenerate!
This is some punishment.
You'll pay for that!
Bring you back from death to this! I'll bring you back from
This
death
one's
to
all
this!
mine!
Thunder
Here I
field!
come!
More with that
Will suffer.
You picked the wrong fight! It's over! Resonate with the earth! Stalagmite!
My true power!
Her master core! Not while I'm around, she isn't!
Oh wait, was I supposed to wait? Fuck. She about to instantly kill us, like literally instantly. There's nothing I can do to stop this.
The winds of judgment blow your
Like
way!
what?
Fall before impending calamity! Chaotic disaster!
My natural defenses are fading. I'm a sitting duck. Astral arts
Retreat from this battle.
Retreat? And now I would never.
You will suffer!
It goes out. I can't do nothing about God's breath. You know, brother.
Can you take it? Stay away from my
Last time, it's just because I was close to her that I just fucking got completely fucking murdered. So she's gonna do the same thing again. Kind of bullshit.
The winds
Oh, they didn't let me do it this time.
blow your way! Fall
Kind of
before
bullshit.
impending calamity!
Let me get out of here. Right away. Like I did last time. Oh, y'all know they gonna die because I don't know why the fuck y'all in there. Hold on. Whoa, 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 whoa. Need to get back up.
I can carve through armor! Negative gate! Resonate with the earth!
I'll end you! Astral energy!
Say no more!
Yeesh. That was so difficult for no reason. Hey, boy said I'm not fucking with it. Damn. Beat her ass.
You murdered my mother and father. But I'm not like you.
Rinwell.
Even now, I hate you. But here I am, unable to let go.
Girl, if you don't just beat this bitch
Even if
ass.
I took my hatred out on you here and now, it wouldn't make me feel any better in the long run. I realize that now. So, I won't kill you. I'll take you in and make damn sure justice is served the right way.
You would dare mock me with your foolish, useless pity? A Danon, nothing more than a mere slave. I won't allow you to...
It's not about what you think. Or being Danon or Renan. Because you'll atone for the crimes you committed. And that's all.
Oh, it's the other Lord coming to save her ass. It gotta be, because that's a whole lot of water to be using. Or is just this guy? Is he the other Lord?
That swordsman again.
Oh, Lord Volron, what brings you here? No, forgive me. I've forgotten myself. Please allow me to make it up to you, my lord.
Oh, bitch, she about to kill you. Bro, crazy.
Silence now. Wretched snake.
You gonna turn out this nigga like my brother and shit, off her brother.
It should. That pain is proof you're still alive. Enjoy it.
Volron. Years ago, the Lord of Ganath Haros met a sudden death. His successor was a man by that very name, Volron.
And like a restless lover, I've come back for more.
Stop right there!
Think you can cut me down? What?
Let's go! Finally! I'm half red and half blue. Shinoi?
Wait, what just happened to him? Alvin! Say something!
Damn. Now don't change my clothes back to being black. This is ass. This is ass.
Let me go!
Shion!
Alvin!
Shion!
Alvin!
Fuck. No! 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 No, shut up. No, you dumb bitch.
Come and find me. If you truly are the Sovereign.
No! No! He made me feel pain. He made me feel pain. Are you kidding me? Oh no. Oh no, no, no. No, no, no. What the no? Test subject. Oh no. Okay, I'm here. I'm ready for this. Test subject 1273. The spirit channeling ceremony will begin shortly. Until then, you are to calm your mind and await further instructions. What? Are we gonna be like a full throwback and I gotta like control my...
After all this time, I'll be free from this hell. I can finally go home. I doubt I'll ever see this place again. Might as well walk the block once more for old time's sake.
To be honest, I was beginning to sweat bullets if you hadn't worked out. Who knows what we would have done. This is the first time we managed to assemble a sovereign and maiden ready for the ceremony after all, but seeing you make it all the way to today has put my fears at rest. Oh, it's you. Number 1273. Or should I say Sovereign? You don't understand how much time and effort we invested to create you as our lone success. We can't risk losing you to injury at this stage. So, I don't believe I'm rented, but I don't believe that I'm Danon either. I'm like a mix, probably. I don't know who got it in their head to start calling you sovereign at the end of the day. You're nothing more than a test subject. Your only worth lies in your physical attributes. For the task at hand, your thoughts and feelings are not concerned. Okay, big irritating dude. Keep talking shit. Yeah, one day I'm gonna stab you. Trust me. I'll do it. Don't feel safe. The main aim will maintain control over things. You just focus on not breaking your concentration while the ceremony in progress. Okay, I'm interested. I'm all in now, bro. I've been waiting for this for like the longest, dude. Is this a test subject, man? Wow, it looks just like us. On the outside, baby. Inside is uncivilized as the rest of them. You haven't forgotten my warning from earlier, I hope. Are you talking about... Oh, sorry, I'm a Reddit. I'm definitely a fucking Reddit.
As usual, nobody wants to explain anything to me. They just threaten and harass me instead. What does everyone think I am? Some sort of talking pet? They're the ones that dragged me all the way up here in the first place. Bastards. I shouldn't have bothered.
Shut up.
I just wanted to go back. To Dahna. To my home.
Ooh, we in the juicy part? Oh, my nigga looks sexy as hell, bro.
Naori.
Naori, yo, that's the fire ass thing.
Alphen. Live for me.
No. Naori. No!
Wait, please. Wait, I... What was that? That... How long ago was that? That's right. Shion.
Oh, that's pain. Ooh, that hurts. That's pain, my guy.
Oh, right. That's what pain felt like.
Ooh, fuck.
So much for it all being a bad dream. Where am I? Where is everyone? need to find them. Better start looking.
You gotta get used to that pain, my guy. Probably hurts. After all, you forget how pain feels and you haven't felt it in so long. Oof.
Niori. Shion. Damn it.
What? By myself?
You picked the wrong fight.
Oh my god, I'm weak as hell now. Oh my goodness, I'm trash.
My turn. No escape. Crush.
Oh god.
It's over. Sword Rain Alpha. Eternal Devastation. Dragon Swarm. Double Demon Fang. Double Demon Fang. Here I come. It's over. Sword Rain Alpha.
This is hard.
Eternal Devastation. Double Demon Fang. Strike.
Oh no, this is hard.
Eternal Devastation. You're finished. Take this. Eternal Devastation. Crush. It's on. You're finished. Stardust. Luna Rondo. You picked the wrong fight.
Oh, I broke again.
Strike. Crush. Eternal Devastation. Crush. Eternal Devastation.
I was trying to just spam this move.
Eternal Devastation. Try harder. Here I come. Crush. Eternal Devastation. Crush. Double Demon Fang. Severing Wind. Mirage.
Oh god, it's so weird. My boost attack is just regular swords attack. What the fuck? I'm so used to seeing a fighter.
Alvin?
Rinwell.
What happened just now? Normally you'd be able to take that thing with your eyes closed.
Thank goodness you're alive. Are you all right?
Yeah.
I'm just glad we found you in one piece. You were the only one still missing. There's a village back the way we came from, Thistleim. Kisara and La are already there.
Rinwell. Where are we?
Ganeth Haros, Volron's realm, remember?
Ushered by the waves straight to the enemy stronghold. A rare stroke of luck, it would seem.
Luck?
If Volron's here, that means Shion's close too, right?
Shion? Oh. Right. Of course.
Are you sure you're feeling okay? You seem a little off.
He's probably just exhausted. Let's save the catching up for when we're back at the village.
Hey, that's a maximum AG. Oh, shit, holy land, this fucking we about to go fucking crazy. Crazy, bro. Got me fucked up.
You sense one of your pals, Hoodle?
No choice.
Not in your dreams. Photon blast. More with
Dude, it like considerably took down my what's it called too.
Dispatch it out again. Dance in the wind.
You picked the wrong fight. Here I come. You're finished. Eternal devastation. Crush.
Lightning orb.
Lunar Rondo.
Photon blast.
Take this. It's over.
Elusive
Sword Lane
deity.
Alpha.
Hitting pile driver.
You're finished.
Elusive deity. Hitting pile driver.
I'll be saving
Can you
this
take
one
it?
confiscated.
Take this.
Through escape. Stunner. Lunar Rondo.
Now.
Mirage.
Light burst force.
Radiant Genesis.
Elusive deity.
Shiver.
Sword Lane Alpha. Double me. In an instant. Impact clock.
I'm ready for the next battle.
Oh my god, you can't run. Like, how about I run it?
Thistleum, it's populated by Danans, but they're not under the rule of any lord. Pretty refreshing, huh? The whole town was built by Danan defectors, escapees from elsewhere. This area's teeming with stray Zeugles, though, so heaven only knows how they managed to set up a community here. The ordeal seems to have left them understandably on edge. Kisara and La are back there right now, trying to convince them of our good intentions. Say, Elfin, it looks like you got your face back then.
Yeah.
And your sense of pain, too, it would seem. Any connection?
Really? Oh, but that means...
Probably.
What do you expect from the guy?
I
He
wonder
just...
if Alpin's going to be okay.
No, he's not gonna be okay. He can't touch Shinon no more. He can't get into that Shinon Punani no more, bro. Of course he ain't feeling good. This might be a longer one.
For now,
Alpin! Boy, am I glad to see you safe.
Well, did you manage to convince them we're not in league with any lord?
Yeah, eventually.
When the ship sank, I thought we were done for. Guess the world just couldn't keep us apart.
Yeah, and now we can finally go rescue Shion.
There's something I need to tell you guys first. I got my memory back.
I mean, obviously, you got parts of it back, but half of it broke. If the whole thing broke, of course we got like some of it back, you know?
So, what did you remember? Are you able to tell us now?
Give the man some space, Law.
I remember being up on Lenegus.
Go on.
I was abducted from Dana. I was told if I ever wanted to return home, I'd have to cooperate. So that's what I did. Next thing I knew, they had made me into the Sovereign.
You mean to say you won the crown contest? As a Dahnan?
No. They kept me locked in a strange facility. They experimented on me, like I was nothing more than an animal. There were others, but only I survived. Of course, I wasn't really a king. The reality was that they treated me worse even than the lowest slave. The only reason I survived was because my body was able to withstand the Sovereign's power that they placed inside me.
The crest that appeared behind you on Almeidria's ship must have undoubtedly been that of the Sovereign. It all makes sense now. Your affinity with the Blazing Sword, and the strange powers you possess, they were all because you were the Sovereign.
Okay, but why would the Renans go out of their way to give you all that power? Just what exactly does being the Sovereign entail?
They said it was for something called the Spirit Channeling Ceremony. They taught me how to harness my power for when the big day came. As for what the ceremony was actually for, unfortunately, I never found out.
So if what you're saying about being on Lenegis is true, then maybe you really did meet Shionne. After all, you said you recognized her from somewhere, right?
But Shionne said she'd never seen him before. How do you explain that?
I was wrong. It wasn't Shionne I knew from Lenegis. It was Naori. She was a Renan maiden they paired me with during the Spirit Channeling Ceremony. She's the woman I kept seeing in my dreams.
A maiden? What?
Wait, so this Naori figure just happens to be the double of Shionne? Bit coincidental, isn't it?
Naori's family name was Imerys.
Imerys? As in Shionne Imerys?
So they're distant relatives or something? Wait, or are they sisters?
Your guess is as good as mine. All I know is it was Naori. She's the one who put the mask on me.
The mask? But why?
To keep my soul from devouring itself over the guilt. After what I did on Lenegis. Over the lives I took.
Lives? You mean you staged a rebellion?
Perhaps it was a part of this spirit channeling ceremony?
I don't know. Whatever it was that the Spirit Channeling Ceremony was supposed to achieve, it didn't turn out as planned. I lost consciousness halfway through. By the time I came to, Lenegis was a sea of flames. I opened my eyes to see Naori there, weeping. I shudder to think of how many deaths I caused that day.
Oh,
certainly more than any of these lords can claim, I'm sure.
You really expect us to believe this? First the Sovereign, then Lenegis? You couldn't possibly have done all that.
I wonder. In ancient scripture, there is tell of a terrible calamity that befell Lenegis, nearly destroying it. The restoration took years, and required the work of countless laborers.
By ancient, you mean...
It predates the crown contest, to a time before even the first Renan invasion of Dahna. More than 300 years ago.
300? But that'd make Alphen...
That's right. Pretty much an antique of a human being. Deep down, maybe I already knew.
Alphen...
Some hero, huh? Cooperating with the same villains who snatched me from my home, committing mass slaughter, only for it to slip my mind. Then, when I finally remember, turns out I'm so old I've got scripture written about me.
Yeesh.
So much for standing up to injustice. I've probably got more blood on my hands than all the lords combined!
Alphen, stop! Honestly, I'm not going to pretend to understand what all this means. But what I do know is that right now, you're just reacting to the shock.
Kisara.
Listen, what you really need is time. Time to process things and get your head straight. Truth be told, I think that probably goes for all of us.
What about Shion? We can't just...
I'm worried about Shion too, Law. But it's clear that Alphen's in no fit state to fight. This is Volron, remember? Even at full capacity, it's practically a suicide mission. We stay put in the village till we're ready. Okay, everyone? Take some time to think things through, okay? But remember, we're all here for you if you need us. No matter how dark things might seem, you're not alone, Alphen.
Thank you.
It's fine. All right, everyone. Let's break for now.
Oh, we've been disbanding a lot more lately, bro.
Fight? Do I have the right to go to Shion's rescue? What do the others think?
Hey, stop acting like a little bitch, bro. I like you could... No, you actually being the one thing I dislike you for. Being a little bitch. Can you not do that right now? Can you, like, not do that right now? In New York, I really rock. I be in my shop. I don't want to cut. Don't me.
You're certainly full of surprises, aren't you?
Trust me, it's not intentional.
Sorry.
Well, I like the
it was
look in his
insensitive
eyes.
of me.
It's so different
Though,
now.
There's still an awful lot I wish I could understand. Every new piece of information seems only to yield further mysteries. The truth feels just as elusive as when we first started. I am well aware of where you got your powers. But why, as a Dahnan, do you bear the same crest as the current Renan sovereign? More to the point, why choose a Dahnan for their sovereign in the first place? And then there is the Maiden, a figure so powerful, she's playing yin to the sovereign's yang in esoteric ceremonies. And yet, I'd never even heard of her. Then again, this all occurred 300 years ago. What if the term sovereign doesn't even hold the same meaning as it did back then? Listen, I may be a traitor among my people, but I am still Renan, born and raised. I learned the same history, listened rapt to the same tales. And yet now I feel like there was little truth to any of it.
Speaking of which, There's something else that I remember from the spirit channeling ceremony. It used the Renis Alma.
You're certain?
Yes. Or at least that's what they called it. Only you would know if it was one and the same.
Oh, I have never laid eyes on the real artifact myself. And you never participated in a crown contest. You're not even Renin. Many mysteries lay buried in these 3 centuries past.
3 centuries is more than several lifetimes. Was I really out that long?
Well, I'm only estimating based on historical record. But all the facts would seem to point that way.
Who the hell am I?
If I may be frank, we have even bigger fish to fry than that. By comparison, the far more important question at hand is, just what does it all mean?
Frank, huh?
Sometimes, we need a little help in addressing the truth behind our pain. Not to compete over lives lost, but I suspect your count is still somewhat beneath mine.
Thanks for lending me an ear. And sorry for being a bother.
Please, no thanks are necessary. The quicker you get back on your feet, the sooner we can all get back out there.
Oh wow, my boy look good. Kisara!
What do you see out there?
Zeugles. Strays by the looks of it. We unwittingly disturbed their territory on our way here, and now they're looking pretty riled up. So, feel like you're making headway? You know, sorting through things?
All I know is Shion needs our help. As for what happens after that...
Say, how did you get back down here from Lenegis anyway?
I came down in a Renin starship. I have Naori to thank for that.
What happened to her? Did she come with you?
She stayed behind. Just as I wanted to get back to Dana and my people, Naori's place was with her fellow Renins, performing her duties as the Maiden. Neither of us asked for the power or roles we were given. I suppose we felt a kinship with each other in that sense. But even then...
Wait, so you mean it wasn't just Danans like you that Lenegis abducted? You're saying they forced Naori, one of their own, to serve against her will as well?
Even within Renin society itself, there exists a hierarchy. I don't think she was ever given the option to refuse. Despite that, she did everything she possibly could to serve her people. The very same ones I ended up slaughtering. And even after that, she still helped me escape back to Dana. She stayed behind on Lenegis to help any of her people who survived. I owe her more than words can express. A debt left to fester for what? 300 years? How do I even begin to make up for something like that?
In all honesty, you don't. You can't atone for what's happened in the past. I don't think anyone can. Be it several centuries ago, or just yesterday.
What are you saying? That I might as well give up?
I'm saying you don't have to be a white knight in shining armor. Back after my brother had passed away, it was you who told me that his dream lived on inside me. And you did the same for him, for Dohalim, when he was ready to give up too. You were there for both of us. You know what I heard? I heard you telling me to keep fighting. To strive no matter what.
And I was out of line. I had no right to ask that of you.
No, you're wrong. Those words were exactly what I needed to hear at the time. In fact, I would go as far as to say that I wouldn't even be here had I not heard them. Left to my own devices, who knows when I would have been able to pick myself up. Besides, it's not like killing all those people was a choice that you made of your own free will, right? The truly terrible ones are the people who abducted you. The ones who forced you to wield that power. They're the ones you should be blaming. Not only that, but that guilt you feel inside, that's all the proof you need to know you're a good person, Alphen. Do you understand? If I'm still allowed to fight and keep on living, then damn it, Alphen, so the hell are you. But, if you're still not convinced, then ask yourself this. What is it that you've really been fighting for this whole time? Go on, ask yourself.
You've been fighting for some of that Shion pussy, bro. I've been telling you. He wants some of that Shion pussy, bro. That pussy is gone.
All this time, I thought it was the worrying about Shion and the pain bringing you down. I didn't realize you were lonely too.
I guess all of us are. In one way or another.
Yeah, but you've only just found out. I mean, no, not found out. Remembered.
To tell you the truth, I was actually beginning to forget I'd even lost my memory in the first place. Now that it's returned, well, you can see what I'm like. It's strange. When I think about Lenegis, it still feels like it was only a year or two ago that I was there. But then I realized what feels like years was actually centuries ago.
What about your hometown? Do you know if it's still there?
I doubt it. When the Renans invaded, the world as I knew it changed overnight. Even if the place is still there physically, I expect the people will be long gone. Certainly everyone I knew, at least. My family. My friends.
Yeah, I know how that feels. I have no home to return to either. No family waiting for me. I used to curse my bad luck that I'd ever been born a mage in the first place. Otherwise, if I hadn't, maybe my mother and father would still be alive today. Although if that had been the case, I guess I'd probably still be just another slave with no means to resist. I'd never have met up with you guys, that's for sure.
Have you learned to embrace your powers yet?
Nuh-uh. I resent them a little less than before, though. They've kept me alive this long, right? I try not to think about it too much. After all, who can predict what the future will hold? I guess what I'm trying to say is that with everything that's happened in your past, finding out you're the Sovereign and all, it's no wonder you're conflicted. Heck, honestly, I think anyone would be.
Rinwell.
First it was Shion, then it was me, and now it's you. All of us suffering, just because of some power we never even asked for.
Yeah. All this time you were suffering right in front of me, and I never even knew. I feel like I finally understand what you and Shion were going through.
You couldn't have known. Still, if you want to make it up to her, shouldn't we hurry it up and rescue her already? Poor Shion must be lonely, all by herself wherever she is.
Yeah, you're right. Let's get going.
I thought this was gonna be a cutscene, but I guess not.
Alphen, are we gonna go rescue Shion or what? What's gotten into you, man? Aren't you worried about her?
Do I even have any right to be?
If you were in my place, you'd say, to hell with all that. What do you want to do?
Sounds like me. Pretending I have all the answers is kind of my forte.
Come on, man. Snap out of it. This isn't like you. Look, I get it. You finally remember your past, only to feel like you've lost yourself again. You're in shock, and who wouldn't be? Worse still, you blame yourself for what happened. And yeah, I don't agree, but that doesn't mean I don't understand either. But here's the thing. None of that's got anything to do with Shion.
I guess.
It's about Naori, isn't it? Look, you're still here, aren't you? Who's to say this chick isn't alive and kicking out there somewhere, too? Fine, I've said my piece. The thing is, though, where does this leave Shion?
My power consumed me once already. I left behind a path of fire and destruction. And the same thing could happen again. I can't guarantee anyone's safety, including Shion's.
So you think we might get burned up because of your sovereign powers? I can think of worse ways to go. Come on, fight this thing! What happened to the guy who talked to me after my dad died? The one who cared enough to reach out and save me? That's the guy I was proud to follow. Not this faltering imposter who's taken his place.
Law.
No, I'm serious. What's gotten into you, man? Just give me the word and I'll beat some sense into you if that's what it takes. Now, I'm gonna ask you this once and only once. Are you serious about rescuing Shionne or not? What's it gonna be, Alphen?
What do you think? Of course I want to rescue her. Hell, I'd do it right now if I could.
So then quit griping and do it already!
Listen, you're probably right about all this.
Alphen.
It's exactly like you said. Whatever happened in my past has nothing to do with Shionne. But there's still so much that There I go again. So much for the inspiring Alphen of old.
He could be a pain sometimes. Besides, even Hero has to let the cracks show once in a while, right?
Yeah, I guess you're right. Just give me a little more time to fill in the cracks. And thanks, Law.
Hey, don't even mention it. You've totally got this, Alphen. I believe in you.
Back to the inn, I guess.
I should be able to jump that. Just saying.
Alphen! There you are!
What is it?
Zeugles, that's what! They're almost at the village gates!
Any closer and they'll be house hunting. I knew we shouldn't have cut through their territory.
That sounds bad.
Can you fight? No shame in bowing out if you're not up for it.
Kisara's right. You don't want to go overdoing it.
I'm up for it.
Really?
You ready?
As ready as I'll ever be. It's now or never, right?
Alphen, right! Great to have you back! Now let's do this!
Infernal Plunge.
Look sharp, people. If we don't act fast, they're going to get into the village.
Right. We need to hurry.
Remember, if the paint's too much...
We've all got our own pain to deal with. I'm done letting others pick up my slack.
Here they come! We can't let even a single one through!
There's a firm no-Zeugle policy.
Fine by me. Let's get to work then. Here I come. Take this. Bet that shell's hiding something tasty.
Eternal devastation!
Its armor's too strong.
Then split it open.
Be my guest.
Take this. Now I'm in the groove.
You picked the wrong fight.
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah. To me. Tiger Blade.
Well, here goes!
You're mine. You're finished.
I can carve through armor.
Dance in the wind! Going in.
Here I come. I'll tear you apart.
I'll be saving this one. Lightning laser!
Igneous, this time! Far enough!
crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Ground and pound! Hurricane! Now! Eagle fly! Frozen! Hammer!
Alphen, you okay?
I'm fine. This pain thing really hurts, huh?
But hey, at least you're still alive.
It wouldn't be called pain if it was pleasant. It can be pretty useful, though. It's good motivation to improve and get stronger.
Guess I've got a lot of room to improve in that regard.
Anyway, I'm glad we could protect the village, especially after everything they've done for us.
Yeah.
You know, Thistleum kind of reminds me of home. The people here have hidden themselves away out of the fear of being found, always watching their backs. Though in the end, home was destroyed anyway.
That won't happen here.
Oh? Is that a hint of fighting spirit I sense?
Yeah. I won't lie. Some of these memories will take a while to process. But I've learned something too. My rage, this fury I feel at our so-called rulers, it comes from having so much of myself stripped away from me back then. Friends, family, home. They took everything from me, and left me with nothing but guilt. I was completely alone. At least that's what I thought. But not anymore. Since I awakened, I've met people who I care about. Friends who hold me up. Friends who make me feel like I'm worth something. And I won't lose that. Not ever again. I'll protect those bonds with everything I have. That's why I need to keep fighting.
But Xion comes first.
Of course. First we rescue Xion, then we defeat Volron, and liberate Dana.
Oh shit.
Everyone, will you fight with me?
Say the word and I'm there.
Certainly no objections.
Then it's agreed. Our next stop will be the capital, Pelegion. According to the villagers, there's a huge cliff separating Thistleum from the capital. Luckily for us, there's a path we can use to climb up.
Sounds like a plan. Let's go.
We don't know what lies ahead. We should prepare well before we venture forth.
Yeah, can't exactly fight at the top of your game when you're hungry.
Good point. Let's stop by the inn and plan our next move from there.
You're saying we should check the Owl Forest?
By the way, how is Mahavar doing? Wait. Don't tell me we still haven't found him.
It's not like we haven't been looking. I've covered the whole length and breadth of the coast, but...
All of the other crew members are accounted for, including us. But we weren't able to find Mahavar. He's still missing.
I see.
Perhaps he couldn't bring himself to abandon the ship.
You mean at the bottom of the ocean? Damn it.
We don't know that it sank. We all washed up on the same shore. If the ship went down, isn't it strange we haven't come across a single piece of debris?
Do you think he might still be alive somewhere out there?
I think stranger things have happened. Whether he's alive or otherwise, we've exhausted all the avenues available to us. All we can do now is press on ahead.
Fine. Let's get going.
I've been playing this for a while. A whole bunch of
Thistlein was founded by Danans fleeing the tyranny of Renan lords, right?
So,
but when you first came, they must have known Dohalim was Renan. So why do you think they let us in?
They almost didn't. But it wasn't just Dohalim they were wary of. They didn't trust any of us.
Even the weird Danans just like them?
When you live life in constant fear of being pursued, it's only a matter of time before all outsiders start to seem a potential threat.
I suppose that makes sense. So how did you convince them to trust us?
You saw how destitute the village was. They needed food, badly. We hunted some Zeugles for them. That seemed to do the trick.
Of course, a little magic-assisted roast didn't hurt things.
Never underestimate a full stomach's ability to put a person at ease. It turns out a hearty meal can be a powerful weapon.
oh my god.
Something's on your mind. You having second thoughts about rescuing Shionne?
Of course not. Shionne's our friend. Almeidrea was the one I hated. For as long as I can remember, she served as a symbol to me of everything Renan. But ever since getting to know Shionne, I realized it doesn't make sense to group people together like that.
Finally.
Every individual is different.
I see.
Besides, the situation with Almeidrea was something else entirely. I'd already decided I wasn't going to kill her, but when I saw her die right in front of me, a part of me thought it served her right.
It did.
That she'd gotten what she deserved.
She did.
But another part regretted that someone else had come along and killed her instead.
Right, you should have
Don't get me
killed her.
wrong. If I had the chance again, I still wouldn't kill her.
I would. You tripping.
But it's not like I'll be shedding any tears now that she's gone.
Of course not. Why would you?
It's all so confusing. I don't know how to make sense of any of it.
I'd have killed her. I would have fucking killed her.
Who said it had to make sense?
Huh?
Rinwell, you've done nothing wrong. You've started to question the beliefs you've held all your life. It's only natural for you to feel disoriented. You didn't give in to the hatred you felt for Almeidrea. You made a choice not to kill her. And that's significant, whether you realize it or not. As for what it means exactly, that might be worth taking some time to figure out on your own.
Some time.
Or don't, if you don't want to. It's just an idea. I'm still searching too, remember?
No, I think you're right. It can't hurt to keep searching after all. And hey, thanks, Kisara.
Oh no. Okay. Sorry, I was playing a game on my phone. I was playing a game on my phone.
Okay.
Why? Is that so?
Okay.
Great.
Let's see what we can do about it. Yeah, side quest stuff.
I'll teach these small fry who's the apex predator of these water.
I think it's this way. It better be this way. If it's not this way, then I don't know what I can do for you.
Just watch and see.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves now.
I guess we're having fish for dinner tonight.
No backing down!
You gotta jump for cover, okay?
You could use a hand.
Kisara!
Lion's Howl! Take this! It's over! I'll finish you here and now!
Tempest Whirl!
Mirage!
More where that came
This
from!
one's mine! I can carve through armor!
Eat this!
Tiger Blade!
You're mine!
Dance in the wind! Now!
Glimmer Breath! All yours, Kisara!
Let's refrain from losing.
There it is. That's our target.
Now where might those fish be?
Ha!
Could it be? Anybody could reel in that.
That went pretty well.
Reel it in.
She's got a good size to her, all told.
We can make a real feast out of this bad boy!
Time to try a different spot. I've got something.
I hate how you can't press it the moment you see it. You gotta wait for that ding. That's the only time you can do
Well, it's not bad per se.
Could have been worse. At least you caught something.
That's far enough!
Take this!
Take far enough!
Here I come!
Are those dark?
It's over!
I'm ready to go!
No further!
Look sharp!
Talon Hurricane! No escape!
Rip and tear!
This one's all mine! Eat dirt!
Here's another.
I'll take you all on!
This is my first time seeing hers. Holy shit.
Flare the Malisa!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah! Demon's Descent! Flashing Fang!
Hurricane! Ground and power! Rip and tear! Make it rain!
Frozen.
Hammer!
Lady Fortune must truly be watching over me.
Man, this place is thick with foliage.
I know. It feels like we're going to be swallowed up by all these plants if we stay in here.
Indeed. I much prefer the forests in Menancia myself.
Thought a
opponent like this should be easy.
Lightning
Over!
Shattering of
Eternal devastation!
I'll take out the legs with my shield. The power of now you could use a hand.
You're finished!
Now I'm in the groove.
A charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop it.
Take this! Lightning thrust!
I got you.
Luna Rondo!
Eat this.
See what happened there is you crossed me. Shouldn't have done
Burn
that.
up.
Big blast! Strike! Crush! We did it!
Here goes.
Go away! I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
You picked the wrong fight! Here I
Flaming
come!
meteor.
It's over!
Raging storm!
Light burst forth!
Radiant citizen!
There's always room for improvement. Ow!
Here I come! You're finished!
Swallow Can't get out of this!
Go in.
One more!
Tiger blade. Lion howl.
Glimmer flash!
Dance in the wind!
You're mine!
Tiger blade. Lion howl.
Confiscated!
All finished!
This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Done! I'll leave it to you! Try harder!
Raging storm!
Luna Rondo!
Light astral energy! Raging cascade!
Tiger blade.
All finish you here and now!
Here goes.
I can feel my power growing! Feels like I'm melting.
Calaglia was pretty hot, but at least the air there was dry. Out here, it feels like I'm trying to walk through thick soup.
I can hardly breathe, it's so stuffy. And don't get me started on the insects. You hanging in there, Hootle?
It's brutal, all right. I can feel my energy being drained away just by walking. All this vegetation makes it hard to keep an eye out. Keep your wits about you, everyone. And watch you don't keel over while you're at it.
What's needed at times like these is a relaxing hot spring. That would soon help us adjust.
And where do you expect us to find one of those?
What about you, Alphen? All that gear, and you hardly seem to be breaking a sweat.
Yeah, I guess when you've lived a life devoid of pain for as long as I have, even feeling hot and bothered could be a welcome change.
Well, lucky you, I guess. Just don't expect us to carry you when you pass out.
Out of my way.
This one's all mine! You picked the wrong fight!
Here comes the
hurricane!
Raging
Sword Rain
cascade!
Alpha!
Guardian field.
Take this! I can carve through armor!
Air thrust!
You made me angry. That was a bad idea.
Energy! Field!
On guard.
More for the stockpile!
You're mine!
On guard. That's it.
Raging storm! More where that came from! Celestial
Be
hammer!
still!
This one's
Start up!
mine.
Luna Rondo!
Tiger blade.
Sword Rain Alpha!
Now I'm in the groove!
In here!
Burn up.
More for the
You're
stockpile!
mine! Not a chance! I'm not done! Be still! Start up! Luna Rondo!
Make it rain. I'll stop your movement.
And I'll stop your life!
Photon! Raging cascade!
Photo dance!
In here!
Here I come!
I'll be saving
Be
this
still!
one.
Onward and upward.
There's the Zoogle we were asked. to handle.
No backing down!
You picked the wrong fight!
Going in! Going in!
Anything in armor is these fists have got your name on them!
Take this!
Going in!
I'm not done!
Thunder Field!
Here I come! It's over! Stardust! Lunar Rondo! Mirage! Damn it! Too fast!
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
Now you see what I can do! Alright,
Take this! Here I come! You pay for that! Lunar Rondo! You're finished!
Denied!
More where
Here I
that came
come!
from!
Dazzle!
Make it rain! I'll stop your movement!
and I'll stop your life!
Purge Malevolence!
It's time!
Arctic
Give it
Waterfall!
show!
Sword Rain out!
Freeze Lancer! They really made us work for that one.
Gotta report back to the client.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Dope. Dohalim, I'm going to look into some seasonal fishing spots.
By all means.
Leave the preparations to me as well. I'll bring the rods. Would you prefer your fish served grilled or raw?
I'll, trust your judgment, Kisara.
Oh my god, this place is literally a jungle.
It'll be a breeze. Get in, get out. Whoa, away!
Mirage!
Freaking done
Now! Take this!
Light up the
Be still!
All right.
Lunar Rondo! Mirage!
Look sharp.
Be still! You're mine!
A charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop.
You're finished!
You could use a hand.
Stardust!
Make it
Lunar
rain!
Rondo! In an instant! Impact block!
Guardian Field!
You're mine!
All right, let me out.
I'm not done! Try harder! This one's all mine! You picked the wrong
On
fight!
guard!
Lightning thrust!
Tiger
You're
Blade!
mine!
Make it rain!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Purge Malevolence!
Light up the dark!
Arctic
All
Waterfall!
right,
Not on
let me
my
out.
watch. Thanks. Just what
I feel sprightlier than before.
What do you say we check back in on the ranch?
Sit on. Poor. Sit on. I can't make that. Oh, I'm broke as hell. Oh, damn, these bitches cost a lot. Wait. Oops, yeah, better earn we can get. Hold on. Something gotta give. I am funny as hell. I'll buy it. Oh, that's so. Oops.
Have you guys checked your equipment lately?
There are still so many creatures we don't know about.
Have you been writing stuff down about what we fight?
Yep. It's actually pretty fun to observe them from afar.
Okay.
Whoa, that came out perfect.
Rinwa,
I got
mind
my
if we
sister
chat a little?
being ham right now.
You're still awake?
I've always been something of a night owl. Ever since back when I was someone's property. Turning in for the night only made the next day come quicker. I wasn't in any great rush.
Sorry.
What about yourself? Care to share something from before I knew you? You were part of a mage clan, right? Must have been handy being able to rely on magic for everything.
Hardly. In fact, not at all. Magic's not so special when you're not allowed to use it. Always scared of who might be watching?
Right. Sorry about that. I guess I've read too many fairy tales.
We were still made to study it every day. It doesn't make any sense if you think about it, studying the very thing you're being persecuted for. But that's what we did. Just like our parents and their parents before them. Honestly, I don't even know how far back it goes.
If memory serves, mages have been the stuff of legend for ages. Even as far back as 3 centuries ago, they were myths. Your people were persecuted even before the Renans got here.
Yeah, the more I think about it, the less it makes sense though. I mean, it was Astral Arts that let the Renans dominate Dana, right? Why didn't mages end up being the rulers of Dana then?
Maybe they tried, but they just didn't have the numbers. Or maybe domination just wasn't something they were interested in. Have you ever considered it might have been something like that?
I guess I haven't.
I wonder why magic alone attracted the attention it did. Swords can be just as lethal in the right hands. Why not ban them?
My best guess? Swordsmanship can be learned by anyone. Magic's more of an exclusive club.
So, you either have the gift or you don't. When something's not easily obtainable, it's hard to comprehend. People are scared of what they don't understand. And fear leads to persecution.
I think we're gonna end it
So
after
the
this.
problem's not magic. It could just as easily have been anything.
Yeah. Hootle, let me know if you sense anything. Another day, another Gald.
Alright, yeah, we gonna save right here. And then we gonna end it. Hey, so we went through a lot, bro. A lot of things have been going through it today, bro. So I hope y'all enjoyed all of this shit. And I hope to see y'all in the next. You don't have any unclaimed DLC items? I do not. I hope to see y'all in the next video. All that good shit. Peace. Oh, like and subscribe. Why do I forget? You're supposed to say that at the beginning of the video and the end of the video to let people know. Whatever, bro.